A CityNews poll shows that in Vancouver, the Liberals have a very strong support base right here in this city. Our poll shows that 48% of the respondents in this poll are in favor of voting for the Liberals, compared to 30% for the Conservatives. Maybe not a big surprise for Vancouver, which has been a long-time Liberal bastion, but it's interesting to compare that to cities in Alberta, like in Calgary, where it's more of the opposite, where 53% are in favor of voting for the Conservatives and just 29% for the Liberals. In Edmonton, that margin is a little bit smaller, however. Now, where it gets really interesting is where people are putting their support in terms of party leader. In Vancouver, that margin is about 2-1 for Mark Carney versus Pierre Poilievre, specifically on the question of who would do better in dealing with the ongoing trade war, tariffs, and President Donald Trump. Even in conservative-leaning Edmonton, Carney has a narrow lead over Poilievre on that pressing issue.
I think that our relationship with America is a hot point of contention right now.
I think one of the things that I'm concerned about is, of course, what everybody's concerned about, the threats from the South.
Well, normally I vote Conservative. I don't know Poilievre that well, so I want to get a better feel for, is he mini Trump or is he more Canadian before I make a final decision.
I think there is a mismatch between what the average person needs and what the elite thinks. Carney is part of that group, so I'm not willing to trust him that he's going to do things differently. And he is reversing some of the things that the Liberals were doing, but I think it's more window dressing.
Besides U.S.-Canada relations, inflation is the second most important issue for Canadians, and nationally, the election is still close. Coast to coast, poll shows the Liberals with a 3-point lead over the Conservatives, but that is barely more than the margin of error. In Vancouver, Kier Junos, City News.